Hey Eurovision fans, we now know the 38 countries that will be competing in Eurovision 2025 in Basel. We're going to look at who's in and who's out. So let's kiki. Hi, my name is Tom. I'm an Irish Eurovision analyst, and you can find all of this stuff on my Eurovision channel. So the official list from the EBU came out today. We have had several countries drip feeding confirmation of their participation in recent weeks, which is something I cover in my news episodes. But we've got the official number today, which is 38. It's actually the first time we've ever had 38 countries at Eurovision before. We've had 36, we've had 37 4 times, we've had 39 3 times. We've never had the magic 38. So is that going to be a lucky number for Eurovision 2025? We essentially have all 37 countries that we had last year, but we also have the addition of Montenegro returning to the contest. They did their national final Monte song and already picked their song. There was a little bit of controversy with that, and it almost looked like they may have withdrawn. Luckily they didn't, and they are on that list still. We had lots of drama earlier in the season about the Netherlands potentially withdrawing, but the EBU reached out to them, had some meetings behind closed doors. They changed some of the rules in terms of the backstage organization and how the artists are protected. And that was enough to assure Avrotros, the Dutch broadcaster, that they're happy to come back after all of the tumultuousness which happened in the 24 season. So if we look at these 38 countries, we see that we're missing a few, unfortunately. No Romania. They hadn't confirmed their non-participation, so that was something that we were crossing our fingers for. Unfortunately, they aren't going to be there. They really need to sort their stuff out, so maybe another year break will help them to clean out all the mess going on in TVR. Unfortunately, their stronger broadcasters, for example, Pro TV, is private, and you cannot have a private broadcaster at Eurovision. Romania's slightly unfortunate situation with the setup of their TV stations. We also have no North Macedonia. This is also something that hadn't been confirmed yet. Really got the impression that they kind of forgot about this, and then the North Macedonian fan club contacted them asking for confirmation, and they kind of went oops, and then they had a couple of last minute discussions about it, but that's largely down to funding. I think they can afford Junior Eurovision because it's cheaper. Adult Eurovision is outside of the price range. No confirmation from Slovakia either. They were talking about potentially participating this year or next year, but given their most recent election, I don't think that's going to happen now. Also no Monaco, who also just recently set up a public broadcaster. They aren't coming either. To be honest, I think it's very difficult to be a small country in Eurovision, so unless they had a particular strategy in terms of how they were going to deliver a quality song, it's difficult to make an impact on limited resources. We also have no Bulgaria, unfortunately. They also hadn't confirmed they weren't coming yet. It was still a bit up in the air. People getting a little bit of hope because the Bulgarian broadcaster intern is still alive on Twitter and occasionally comes to life to lay some mysterious Easter eggs that people interpret as Bulgaria coming back, but unfortunately not. My understanding of Bulgaria is they really do need private funding in order to fund their artists going to the contest. That's what's happened in many of their recent entries, and presumably they can't find an artist, song, rich person funding pair. We also have Israel returning. A lot of controversy about their participation last year, causing a lot of division within the community. There are current rumors that their broadcaster can may be privatized, which, as I said earlier, means that you cannot compete in Eurovision. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. If Can was privatized, I don't know if there is a public broadcaster which could step in, but that would make Can ineligible for the contest. So we're going to have the 6 automatic qualifiers. That is the big 5: France, Italy, Germany, Spain, and the UK. Did I say that right? And also Switzerland as the hosts. And then all of the countries are going to be split up into 2 semi-finals. That'll be done, I think that usually happens at the end of January. We're going to have 2 semi-finals of 16 each, which is kind of nice. We're not going to have one semi-final bigger than another. So a little disappointed that we haven't got Romania back, but at least the number of participating countries has grown a little bit, but still nothing like the record that we had in 2018, 2011, and 2018, where we had 43 countries participating with these gigantic semi-finals. And we know that in 2018, that led to semi-final 1 being a semi-final of absolute death, where there were just so much quality and only 10 songs went through. So those are the 38 countries who are participating. Which one are you most excited for? Who are you the most sad has not come back to the contest? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Thank you so much to Deborah Ann for supporting me on PayPal. No new donations on Buy Me Coffee, but if you want to support, I'll leave links for you in the description down below. And of course, thank you to all my wonderful patrons for supporting me from all around the world. If you want to try my Patreon, you can do a 1-week free trial. But of course, thank you so much just for being here, and I'll see you in another Eurovision analysis video very soon. Goodbye. Blah, 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 blah.